I was waiting for that to be cock.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're
Okay,
back.
year 4.
We're back, guys. We're back. Oh god, this is gonna be an interesting session. All right.
We're gonna get into combat this session.
I highly doubt it.
Please.
I mean, you guys choose your fate. We were supposed to comment last session, didn't happen. I'll be honest, I rewatched it today. It was worth it. But last we left off, few major points happened. First off, this got high. It was funny. Second off, a few of you decided to go check out the location that you're being that you were supposed to check be sent to. Sorry, words are difficult today. And get a little recon going on. And you're able to figure out a few different options to go, whether you guys go balls out, guns out, stealth in, or possible other option of maybe taking stealing a ship and flying into the hangar bay in the central level. Upon returning, you guys were discussing plot points, and honestly, I rewatched the session 3 times, and I got lost with what you guys are going to do. So, hopefully, you've got a plan, and because I have no idea what you guys are going to do. So, there you go.
Welcome to Star Wars.
Do we care about
Did
them?
it end with us leaving the ship? Is that what?
I
Is
would
that
have
where we
forgotten
go?
all
So I think we decided we wanted to help the Jedi with the kids, but it's then there was also because the other quest line was like, oh, there's no time limit, but then it's just like, but these kids could be dying right now.
Look, there was a lot of trains of thoughts that were going on. I rewatched the last 10 minutes like 5 times, and I think the only person who was trying to get shit straight was Akimbo, and everybody else just started going off on different tangents of shit. I mean, I think you guys still need to figure it out. Yeah.
Do we care about them kids, or do we don't?
I think that's what everyone was talking about last time, but I'm not sure.
We were half help the kids, and then we were half fuck them kids, I think is where we were at.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a matter of help.
And we were all in the galley,
I
yeah.
think it was use Ilum or Enam to
Ilum.
Ilum.
get Enam to get us the resources that we need to go and do the other job.
Yeah, I think we mentioned we wanted to get suits or something so that Bonnie could sneak in, and me and Akimbo could go in as Imperial contractors
because she had
with
Mando armor.
Oh yeah, with Marg, so that we could go do whatever. And then Bonnie was supposed to. We were gonna ask Anam to get an officer uniform so we could get Bonnie to sneak in as a human and escort us around the base.
Yeah, and me and Nightack were gonna try to stealth in.
Okay.
I think that was the thought process because we need to go in to get information. We can't just go in guns blasting to blow the fuck up base up and then be like, screw these guys. We actually have to do info. So
yeah, you got to do things.
Do we?
So consensus, we're going for the
line.
No, I'm sorry, Steven. All right, so then someone already contacted, I think, Nam last time.
Yeah, that was
last
Nidak,
session we contacted him.
And you were able to find out that to just meet, and yes, he did say meet us there, so he did imply plural, and he gave you location of where to go.
Ew, kids.
So I think we don't even know if they're kids. They might actually be teenagers into 19.
Still kids.
That's even worse.
Oh,
we're
17.
Stop.
I mean,
we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, let's not. So basically, we are in transit to where they are at this point.
Sure.
Are we all in agreement that we want to go and save these kids and get Nam's help?
I think it was get his help, get the supplies.
Yep.
We need his help. We have to help him
His
to
help
help us.
Cool.
Yeah, get him to help us. That's our plan.
Yeah.
We're on the way.
Help him help us. Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're on
Shoot
our
that
way.
boy.
Well-oiled machine, guys. Well-oiled machine. I love it.
Hey,
Love
we got
yours.
there. We got there. That's all that matters.
Well, it doesn't help that my brain works different, and maybe other people's
Right,
brains.
we
don't.
got there.
I think your brain right now is kind of on a one-track mind, so we'll just kind of.
Let's see what you do.
I'm on.
there.
I'm like that train that's
There's
under
gotta
the
be
tree
a
on
caboose,
Christmas.
don't
That's
you,
just doing
Jill?
this.
Thinking about packages. Got it. Okay.
Just gotta be a caboose.
All right. So we're heading to Anam's location.
Okay. So, how are you guys getting there? Since he is over an apartment complex in kind of like I would say the upper side of Coruscant, but he is kind of like in a kind of like a middle class section of Coruscant. There's really no spot to actually park like larger ships, but you can take taxis or you can take small speeders.
The
Get a
senator
taxi?
gave us speeders.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like I'm
didn't-
saying,
yeah, didn't he give us a
we
speeder?
have options. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, if he gave us speeders, we'll just take that.
Well, yeah, you guys got 2 speeders
Speeders.
that you got from the senator. So,
we'll see.
all right, so you guys take those speeders. You head over to the location. You find yourself at semi-tall, but not as large as like most of the buildings over in the senatorial district. Large skyscraper. It's roughly about like 40 floors. And based on the location it gave you, he's on like about the 30th. Every 20 floors, there's a spot where you can park your speeders. So you can choose either go all the way to the top or go about midway. So either go to the top, drop down, or go to the middle and go up. But it looks like each floor itself has roughly about like 4 suites in it.
I would say middle and up, because then if we jump out the window, we can try to land on the speeders.
All right, fair enough.
I'm just planning ahead. All right.
Go in without an exit strategy. I like it.
This message is approved by Didac.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll head up to whatever room
right.
number he gave us.
As you get in, the floor that you get in on is kind of like a central like lobby atrium kind of area. You walk in, you do see like a directory. There are no names on directory specifically, but this show you where like the floors are. You do find yourself a stairwell and an elevator to choose whichever one you want to take. It's not really important for this unless you guys want to really overthink it. But you're able to make your way to the 30th floor. And I need... Of course, she's not there. Well, Nidak, I need a wisdom save throw, please. All right, there she is. This guy also need a wisdom save throw.
17.
17.
Wow.
Okay, Nidak, there is kind of like... It's not like an unpleasant pressure from the Force, but it is irregular. Fisk, you're not like really attuning yourself to the Force yet, as you haven't really trained, but you're starting to like no longer feel like it like a straight pain every time this happens. But you do feel like Anam is here, but a presence that's with him is either a negative or a positive, but you can't figure out what it is that's also with him.
Okay.
You're at the door. Okay.
Fisk will knock.
Okay, I had Corum
Just-
knock too. You just
Can I?
Hmm.
Can I interrupt before they knock?
Can you what the what?
And can I do something before they knock?
What would you like to do?
Oh,
Just say there's something not quite right. As much as I would hope for it to be this salvation mission, as we all know, the galaxy is not a good place. Be on your guard. And then I'll let them knock.
Okay.
Or they knock.
Inside you hear, "God, fine," and then starts walking and you hear a stomp, 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 and immediately just slap on the wall as the door immediately slides open. Yeah, what do you want? as you see like a kind of like a goldish green Twi'lek just kind of stare at you with anger.
We're here for meet someone.
That's great. Do you know who you're meeting?
Yeah. Do you know who we're meeting? Is there anybody else here?
What's it to you?
Holy fuck. We're here to meet Anam. Is he here or not?
Master, are you here? Yeah, just let him in.
Excuse me, and I walk past them.
Okay.
Vicious side as I walk past.
As she just
Can
kind of
I-
looks best off and she starts walking out into the hallway.
Would I know if this was the presence that was not negative or positive?
Because you got a successful wisdom check, you can give me either a perception check or insight check with advantage.
Did you say wisdom or perception?
So either an insight or a perception.
Well, we'll do perception. I have a higher perception, which is great because I got 21.
Yeah, what you were sensing is coming from her, but you still can't figure out if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay. Noted.
Who you see walking away from you, she, well, if you check out my story that I posted like a little bit ago, you can see her here, Forge. But the, like a greenish toned skin, brown and black drapes, and then kind of a shorter top. She does look like she's carrying several pieces of equipment around her belt. And based off your training, you can tell that she's concealing pretty well, but you know what to look for when someone's concealing a weapon, that she's concealing a lightsaber. A pretty large one, actually, behind like a very specific... Bonnie, I need you to calm down.
Your lightsaber, are you happy to see me?
Aww.
Oh my god. Okay, it's a rather large lightsaber.
We just started. We're already
I'm
broken.
sorry.
Your Schwarzer is how big as mine.
I guess I need a timeout corner. Okay, I'll mute myself.
We need to get you a dunce cap.
Is it bigger than Thisk's lightsaber or smaller?
Oh my god.
Not that it's a competition.
It's average. It's
No.
average.
Based
Okay.
on based on the location of where it is behind her waistline and the size of it, fuck all of you. I hate every one of you right now.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I've already warned you. My brain is fried.
D&D, guys.
You assume based off of most Jedi, where if they have a double-sided lightsaber, this is where they place it, and most likely due to the shape.
Oh yeah, at the base of your back, kind of like
yeah,
okay. Like a dagger.
yeah.
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 I'll also
Nice.
say, for just Bonnie's purpose, due to the shape and size of it, it does look like that kind of lightsaber.
Double-ended lightsaber? That's pretty dope. Nice. I'm gonna look over at Margani and be like, another Twi'lek. Remember how I didn't know
Yes,
Corm
we
was a
did.
Twi'lek?
That's relevant
We-
because
We have met at least 4 Twi'leks since you joined us. Not including
More than I've
ourselves.
met in my whole life.
Twi'leks. I've been told that Twi'leks are the tieflings of the Star Wars universe. You're going to find a lot of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
thought
nobody
tieflings
hates
were
them.
more rare in D&D, unless I'm like, operating off of Windows 2003. I probably am.
Sure.
Bonnie has seen when she was sober where Twi'leks, so she thinks they're rare.
You're doing old Windows Vista kind of, memory
Yeah.
banks.
Boom,
Those
boom, boom,
XP.
boom.
All right. Brains and geriatric.
And you guys are thinking we're gonna get to some combat. All
We're gonna.
So she starts stomping off.
Man.
she starts stomping off into the hallway where you guys come from. You see Inam. This suite is kind of like 2 rooms. It's one large, like open windowed living area, and you can see Inam off of a side room that's evenly the exact same size. And it looks like he kind of set it up for like sort of kind of a makeshift war room. Like he currently has like this table like lifted up and set up as a hollow table, and he's trying to go through blueprints of a place. And he just looks at it and he sees that quorum and he sees the rest of you. Sorry about that. Come on in.
All right, well, what do you got going on here?
Done recon good dozen times, and I've been having some issues. And he kind of like takes his hands like twisting over the map. Then he kind of he's like really focused at one spot, so he kind of like keeps like expanding it. So he shot, and then eventually as you see it, you actually see the Jedi Temple. Based off of like Corum, you can tell like right away what he's doing is he's trying to figure out a way to actually break into the Jedi Temple.
Hey yo.
I'll be like, all right, so you have a plan or no?
I have a plan. As long as I'm not caught. How good are you guys at not getting caught?
You go invisible.
Haven't been arrested so far.
Flex.
I go invisible to flex.
I go invisible and I flex. Yeah.
Oh, and you flex. Oh, now they meant as a flex.
No, to flex as a flex, but I do flex my muscles and no one can see them, which is good because I wouldn't do that.
Can you
normally.
flex your leku?
Like
We're
an
getting
actual
off topic
muscle?
here.
Okay, yeah,
I don't
never mind.
think
Sorry.
they're, like a possum's tail.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can.
Prehensile.
They can do sign. Did you hear my dog make weird? Anyway, they can do sign language with them, so they are like.
I move a little, but not like grab
Ooh.
stuff.
You're just kind of like in Morse code. Just
Yeah, I'm training hard enough.
Bonnie's
I mean,
gonna
yeah.
say, I've been pretty stealthy so far, so I think we're a pretty good team for a stealth mission, if that's what we want to do.
Okay. Well, what I'm looking at is to sneak down to the archives, and I'm looking to retrieve a specific holocron.
Thought we were saving younglings.
I need to find them.
Are they not at the temple?
No, they're not. I was hoping that they were, but they're not. The next best thing I can do is find the information to find them.
So you're telling me that in a place that's supposed to raise younglings, there aren't any younglings there, or just the ones specifically you're looking for?
There's no Jedi there. The temple's been abandoned for 2 years.
Oh,
So then who's occupying the temple?
The Empire.
oh. Well, I mean, like, do we know what kind of faction they're a part of, or?
I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with the differences between them, but based off what I can tell, I have spotted 2 Mandalorians. So, whatever that means to you.
Joe, can I internally, mentally try to think where they told us the Mandalorian Empire base was in relation to this temple?
Yeah. I would try to remember the information.
It's not
they
like
gave.
under the temple, is it?
I'm trying to remember the information they gave you. I'm not going to tell you what I know.
They went and
but-
scouted it.
Well, they scouted it, but it's not in the same area. No. The spot that they scouted it, where Akimbo, Nidak, and Marg did, it's on the other side of Coruscant.
Okay, so it's not like the temple's here and just like it's underneath.
No,
of it.
they're not like digging a hole to China. No, it's not like that shit.
Pull up.
No. And the one that they found on the other side of Coruscant is the faction. Well, yeah, it's the same faction, but yeah, it's this one. It does match as the same faction, but it's not the same place.
Okay. Okay, so this is no longer we sneak in and just grab extract these kids and get out. This is now we go in for an item.
Correct.
What then? Is there another half of this quest to then rescue
Well,
the
that's
children?
a pretty large task to get that far. I mean, if you want to jump ahead several turns, I mean, yeah, we get the holocron, we figure out where the information is on the holocron, and we head over there. But I don't know where there is until I get the holocron. These specific children and certain knights, when the order was to head over to certain locations after the war ended, they were sent to different locations to, I guess, hunker down until any further notice. Whoever sent out this holocron decided to send them to the wrong location, and these ones have not been spotted in the 2 years' time. But let's just
Why
say,
do I feel like this story is changing? Because at first it was these Padawans that you wanted to rescue for gray stuff, and now all of a sudden there's knights and Padawans that. What are you not telling us, Anam?
He's looking at you. It's like, if you don't want to help, you don't have to help.
I'm just trying to understand here because the story keeps changing. So what are you not telling us?
He just looks at you. Give me a persuasion check.
Come on to this fucker.
Give it.
Yeah, get him.
I'd like to insight check as well.
It's a 16.
16.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
No.
I can stare at him longer.
So?
Fuck,
You're
where's
real
my-
close.
You probably could walk up and look into the whites of his eyes.
Can I also do insight check?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, go ahead.
Are we all inciting him?
Hide from
Who
us,
are
bitch.
you?
Look,
All right.
this is... every time I create a character that I specifically cosplay, and you're like, fucking every word out of his mouth is sucks.
Hey, hey,
It's to
you
throw
heard
us
it.
off. It's like
I know what you want to do. You know what?
Reason the story's changed.
That's why you can't
That's
have
all.
nice things.
Right.
He's adding
mean-
people.
Don't try and sweet talk him, Ben.
They turn out okay in the end.
Be honest with your
Come
DM.
around.
I mean,
that was a
21. Tell me your secrets.
Also 22.
22. What was the first insight from Marg?
21.
I think this-
Nameless nerd. Sure, you can give an insight check too. So first off, for Korum's persuasion, he is not convinced to tell you more information. As far as between Thisk and Marg, he is concealing something, but it doesn't seem necessarily what you think it is. But remember, insight checks don't read people's minds. They just tell you if someone's essentially lying or hiding something. An 8 from the English. Yeah, sorry, that doesn't get you anything, but...
Not an 8.
He's concealing a... It's...
There's something.
I don't know. I'm invisible, so I'm just gonna.
He's like, look, I don't know what more you want to know. Like, I need to save other Jedi. If you don't want to help, there's the fucking door. But Jedi includes Padawan and Knights. Masters would not have fallen for this. So I am going to go and get the holocron. I will take my Padawan with me to deal with this. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to do so. As he immediately just deactivates the holo table and he starts packing up some stuff.
Why
You
didn't
sure you-
insight?
You're going to insight?
I said I didn't, so whoever wants to interject.
I don't know why sad trombone was that funny, but I almost died on camera.
Wait, My favorite thing is like Joe's like speaking as a nom, and you just hear you like retching in the background.
And
Look,
I
I feel
will
like
forgive
I'm
them
at,
for
I feel like I'm at point right now because as a DM, I'm getting like, oh god, really? And as a NAM, it's like the exact same thing. So like, I feel like it's on point right now.
Yeah.
The nameless nerd, I
And
was
the
in
big
fact
blood.
making death saves. Oh, goodness.
Can I like call huddle? I mean, I know we're kind of in the same space with them, but like, just like a come hither moment, like, let's fucking talk about what's about to happen.
I mean, I can come
Please.
over to the huddle, but I like probably at least run into 3 people because you can't see me right now. And I'm not deactivating this. I think I only have so many per turn. I don't know why I chose it in the first place.
You're there in spirit, understood.
Is Nom walking out actively?
I mean, he
Yeah,
went
right.
over. Inam. Inam went over into like the main living quarter, like the one that you would have walked in when you opened up the door.
Okay.
So he left the area where you guys met him in. So you guys have space to do your football team huddle.
Huddle, not cuddle.
Unless you want to be a cuddle. I could be a cat.
What the fuck is going on tonight?
Yeah. I would like to kind of look around the room and go, look, I understand. I do. I understand this is a confusion. This is a twisting path, but I make 3 points. 1, as a member of the Ravensmaw, we have always operated to make sure that we are rewarded for our task and it helps us along our way. 2, and I'll walk up to Akimbo. You let us come here before we went to rescue your people. Whether you accept it or not, to me, that is a debt, and I will repay it. So if you are with us, I will make sure after this, in any way, shape, or form, I will help. And that is my way. This, and he'll like spin around to the group, this is a means to an end. But I will not lie to you. My connections. And he'll look at Fisk. This is something that is important to me, could be to the galaxy. But as I said, I will make sure we get paid and it benefits each of us. That is my piece.
I forgot I have unlimited uses of invisibility, so halfway through that speech, I just turned out of invisibility and showed up. But I'm attentive.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, I'm like right there. No, I'm not right there. I look at Akimbo because my opinion kind of right now bases off of what he chooses to do.
Asking something, you're just gonna look at.
Sorry, but I don't know if we could hear you. I can hear you that well.
Period.
A little better?
It's coming through your computer, it sounds like. We'll never know.
Please
Never
hold.
know. You need holding music? I can provide holding music.
Do 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 do
Yeah.
do
Do,
do.
do, do.
Lighting up, but I don't think I
Oh,
I
and
can't
you were
hear
saying
or anybody
animals.
else.
Do.
You want me to come in there and help?
Don't make me come in there.
Oh.
No, Chucky's gone. Yeah.
He's probably said something.
We'll
Return.
Oh,
Kimbo.
no.
Return the slab.
There's also other people in this group they can help out.
I think so. Basically, Quorum's gonna just go. Look, I don't appreciate not having all the information for the job. And as far as I'm concerned, at this point, we're only doing this job to get the supplies we need to help Akimbo. So, if in the middle of this job that Zippy over there doesn't want to give us the information that we need to do his job appropriately, then we leave him behind and get what we need.
I mean,
We've
I've
always been
taken
good at-
jobs with far less context, so I mean, whatever the group decides.
I mean, if
He's
he's
the-
sure he can make it in there with just him and a little child, I mean, do we need more people? Less people? I've never been to a Jedi temple before.
Well, it sounds
Guarded
like it's
by the
Empire
Empire.
occupied. So at this point, that's on him.
Is less more? Like, would we all get caught if we all tried to get in there as a big team?
Well, what I
I
didn't
will
realize.
interrupt. Go ahead, Fist.
Well, what I didn't realize is that it's by I'm assuming the exact same Imperials that senator's trying to get us information from. So maybe we can just speed up our original plan and we could have Bonnie steal a uniform there, and we can. Why is Bonnie Akimbo and I'm Nidak and
Because his camera's off.
his camera's off.
Oh, I've always been a Kimbo. As I rip off
And
my face.
thoughts too. That's my thoughts too. Honestly, if we have to dump him because he's not being upfront with us, then so be it. We'll get our supplies. We'll get the uniform. We'll get a shuttle, and then we'll get the fuck out of there.
sounds good to me.
And hell, maybe we'll get some information there that we need from that we would be expecting to get from the other place. I don't know.
So we're not helping?
Well, we'll help, and
Oh,
we'll
wow.
do the job, but up until the point that it gets dangerous or not worth it because he doesn't want to share with the class, and we'll do our own thing.
Fair enough.
We look out for us and our own. If he doesn't want to be up front, then that's on him.
What does Nidak think?
Just kind of nod along.
Nidak, if there's anything in there we can liberate from the Empire for you, let us know.
Cut.
Can I be heard?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, great.
Hell yeah.
All right.
There's a bit of a delay, but we can hear you way better.
Okay.
Now it's ASMR, Akimbo.
The best kind. Hopefully you heard all that.
I can go to sleep.
What happened? I had to disconnect everything.
All right, Cliff Notes version. We're going to help this asshole who's not giving us all the information. We're going to go in there because it's controlled by the Empire. And as soon as it gets dangerous and stupid for us, fuck that guy. We're stealing the supplies we need to get into the other base because that's the only reason we're doing this mission. And we're going to go do that.
I like that plan. 'Cause I don't want to be here anyways. Help this guy.
Well, you
That
can
sounds
shoot
good to me.
Some Imperials.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. All right, game on. And break.
All right.
So we all did it.
It's like
I just imagine
Power
we all
Rangers.
do it in front of Inam, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Into the breakfast
Yeah, it's
club.
just like the Power Rangers. Like, all right.
I was thinking Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z, but that's fine.
Also good.
Yeah, Power Rangers too.
Mm-mm. Well, is someone gonna go let him know?
I think we just all walk out. Actually, I'm
Oh.
gonna look around his room. Did he leave anything in here?
I think give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Hey, you little trash panda.
Love a good snoopage. I want to join in. Never mind.
You said
I got a 10.
investigation.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still in
13.
the suite. He's just not in that room.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you get for your investigation?
13, just to look around.
There's a few unique items that grab your attention. There looks like there is like his military armor that you put on on top of his uniform. That's put on top, and it does actually have like some kind of ceremonial staff in its hand. He does have like his old lightsaber. It doesn't look like a lightsaber from when he was a Padawan, but it looks like it's been like broken. Like it actually looks like something almost like burned through the middle of it. And it looks like it was a longer lightsaber than he has now, and it's currently on a mantle. The last thing that grabs your attention is what looks like a unique, like almost like an exquisite outfit that he would just switch into. It actually looks like more kind of like if he needed to, you know, play the role of some rich noble. This is kind of the outfit that he switches to.
I was looking for something small I could pocket. That's fine.
Nope.
It's fine. All right. Well, then let's get this over with, I guess. I'm just going to go into the next room and be like, all right, let's go if you're ready.
He just looks. Just puts his hand up. Hold up. I'm a little confused. Now you're coming?
You hired us for a job. Let's go. Parameters have changed. It is what it is. Let's just go.
He just kind of sighs, looks at you, closes the door out to the hallway. He passes you over a hollow pad that gives you like, it doesn't give you like the whole layout of the temple, but it like loads in details once you enter in a room. So it gives you like if there's like a hidden door or anything like that. If I give you the full thing, they'll be able to spot it. This is the best thing I can do without it being tracked. Best way we can do this is we go in from 3 fronts. Because of the unfortunate untrustworthiness between us, you guys will go at once. I'll take another route, and I'll have my Padawan take the third. Her job is to unlock the doors for you. You move in further. I'll deal with the guards on top. Your job is to move through any of the stormtroopers, get through them as quickly as possible, preferably unnoticed. And if you deal with any trouble, deal with it quickly so the rest of them don't find out. There is a whole battalion outside, and we don't want them all in. I'll do my best to try to keep communications down and to make sure that any of the commanders are taken care of. I will send you coordinates of where to go to sneak into the temple. If all is good, you'll be able to get in through the actual council chamber. There is one person I have not been able to count for, though, that you'll have to keep her out for. There has been one... Let's call her... not a Sith, but she has decided to join the Empire. And she is to sit as a council seat. I have a feeling that she knows that I want to get the holocron, and she is there somewhere. And I don't know where she is. So, if you keep our eyes open for her, I prefer that you dodge her if at all possible, even though I have problems with her.
Is there a problem if we put her down?
If you can kill her, go for it.
Is she going to
She's
have
not-
your holocron?
I doubt it. She's not there to take it. She's there to protect the temple for the Empire. So, best bet is that she's just there as a guard. She doesn't know what I'm looking for. She just knows that I'm in town.
everyone needs a holocron. What does it look like, at least, so we can find it?
Does any of you know what a holocron is as he speaks to you?
Would I even know?
Jeremy
I
should.
don't think Bonnie would know.
It points over to Nidak. Follow him. You'll know where to go. They're data spheres loaded up with information. They'll look like small, intricate objects that have data flowing through them. They're going to have any information that the previous Jedi left for them. Unfortunately, whoever put the information in this one decided to mislead some Jedi and send them to the wrong location. Jedi that don't know how to take care of themselves without assistance. So, I get this piece, and I'll go take care of them.
Sounds good.
He just starts walking off.
All right. You're in charge, Nidak.
You have a question?
We don't know
Fisk?
what we're looking for.
So no, I don't have a question. I'm just processing what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, Nidak, lead on.
So he gave you guys coordinates to break into the Jedi Temple, but because you can't go into the front door, he gave you coordinates how to sneak in via the council chamber. Then once you get in the council chamber, your holodeck will be able to show you how to get your way down to the Jedi archives. Theoretically, you do not want to get spotted, and if you do get spotted, you want to take them out quickly unless they communicate to the others, and a whole battalion will come in.
This holocron is for finding Jedi who can't live on their own?
So this holocron specifically is a tainted holocron that was misleading certain Jedi that lost their masters during the war.
Okay.
So he's trying to figure out who tainted their holocron and figure out where they were sent, so he can go find them. So they're lost Jedi he's trying to find.
Okay.
He wants to decode the message, but he needs the holocron to decode it.
Reverse Obi-Wan after Order 66.
Pretty much. So
Okay.
yeah. Think of this as Anakin. He sent out a message using a holocron. Obi-Wan and Yoda goes in and tries to decipher the problem. Same thing.
Okay. I'm not gonna think about it too much because thinking hurts. So, yeah, I have my notes.
I'm going to look at the kind of map we've been given and look at the group. There is a back door. That's factual, what he's presenting to us. And I'll look at Akimbo, Fisk, and Margani. And like Side-Eye Bonnie, we have many that can take down targets at range silently. I have not been in this temple for a long time, but I would have it seen washed clean of Empire scum. I'm going, but I believe if we work together in that regard, we can get the job done and move on to bigger and better things.
Are you trying to say we got to take the Empire out of the temple?
Anyone who gets in our way, what else is new?
Well, the fact that there is basically an entire stationed army right there, not to mention we're in the heart of the core world, so pretty much every Imperial force can be on here in like 30 seconds. So maybe let's not kill everybody in the most bombastic and loud way. Like Inom said, we should probably try to do this quietly and discreetly and without being noticed. And I think if we stop dropping bodies, they might notice.
Fine. I agree. we try to go in silently, as I did when I snuck out once or twice when I was in. I mean, no, we agreed. Best behavior.
I don't believe
And-
you, but okay.
X to doubt.
All right.
And
Well,
no,
Is this going down tonight, or did
Right
he
now.
tell us when? Right over.
I'm assuming right now, Bonnie.
What are we doing then? I guess we got to get over there.
Put on your big bro pants and take a long drag. Time to go.
Not to
Unless
derail,
anybody
but it
else
sounds
wants-
like you just told her to be a drag and like, let's go.
I thought he told her to
Drag.
smoke a drag, but that's yeah.
I also thought.
I said, put on big girl pants.
Mark's just very curiously hovering over Akimbo, and anything he says, she agrees with. So.
All right. With that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
I
All right,
like funny
back.
dumb stuff. I like that one. That was good.
Oh, she's friends with us.
That was
Are we?
a zinger.
All right, so you guys have the information. He immediately leaves, taking his Padawan with him, or not his apprentice with him, more or less, and they immediately head out, taking a speeder. What do you guys do?
E-commerce.
I guess we'll go to where
What?
he's indicated.
Okay.
We're gonna take our speeder to the secret location entrance place hole.
Agreed.
Secret location, place, hole. Right.
You heard me.
From the cock.
The wiener wigwam.
We're gonna make our entrance in the rear. Okay.
Out the back door.
Backyard. Backyard. Guests are
Hey,
the
someone
best.
said it earlier, and I saw Ben start to smile, and I was like, "Shit, gotta keep it together." Anyway,
All right. So, all right. So you guys start heading to this spot. It looks like, based off of the plans he gives you, you need to be in the concealed of night, and it basically you need to land at a spot pretty far from the actual temple and take a sewer line to get there, and it'll eventually lead you to another spot. But based on the plans, it will only tell you the next step until you complete the first step.
great.
Okay. We're gonna land at night. Is it nighttime yet? Or do we have to wait?
Yes, it's nighttime.
Okay.
Why is this
We will
session so
make-
awkward, guys? It's
No, it's just okay. I was
I'm
just maybe like a really
sorry.
shitty
It's
escape
me.
room.
I'm the
It's
problem.
really
It's
shitty.
me.
All right. No, yeah, we'll land and make
All right.
entrance into the sewer unless anybody needs to get supplies before we go in.
No.
okay. All right, so you guys find your way over to roughly about like a good mile away, and then you find the sewer hatch where you have to go. As you go in, this looks like it's also a service tunnel that would used to be used for like droids to do maintenance back and forth for Jedi plumbing. You find your way into this tunnel. Most of it looks like it has been not maintained in some time. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
You said this is a sewage tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna commit
Excuse
sewer slide.
What kind of save again? Dex?
Becca.
Yes, dex saving throw, please.
If that, I would burn all my lucky points alone on this. If that didn't work.
That's a
17.
5.
I was like, oh, I rolled a 9, but I have a +8, so
I rolled a 24. Thank the
17.
heavens.
17,
8.
8,
15.
15. Okay. Anybody get under a 10? Okay. As you guys are moving through, like every 10 minutes, there's like a function in the place to push water through, and every time Bonnie slips and falls into it, and immediately just gets like soaked by the sewage.
Ew.
I'm gonna commit suicide. This is ridiculous. Stupid.
You can't smell it over the dank of the death sticks.
She's gonna get back up when she gets absolutely like under a poo wave. It's like the poo wave at Wild or something. Like,
Tsunami.
She's from a toxic planet. Does she get, advantage on
She's not taking damage. I mean, like it's
Constitution?
it's
Like,
just my pride.
This is just a deterrent against the Empire if they start to chase us.
I'm gonna get up from getting crashed by a poo wave and be like, ah!
Your mouth is open and everything.
No!
It was in my mouth.
It's the last time that we follow Nidak on a mission. It's supposed to be stealthy.
Just fall.
Somebody hold my hand. I need help.
I'm not
So
taking
tall,
it.
the two waves like hit me. The lower chest, meanwhile, poor body's in a tsunami-like situation.
Dude, if it's taking me under, you guys are only slightly taller, so I don't know how you're surviving.
Wait, yes, okay, emphasis. Please tell me as the resident girly girl that, like, there's, like, sidewalks and, like, a classic sewer where there's, like, little walkways?
There's a left and white cement path that's raised above, like, 5 feet up.
Okay, good.
But occasionally, there is a treatment system that has to push the water since it is a flat thing and has to move it through, and it keeps getting Bonnie every time.
Okay, so I don't go, like, head under,
I guess...
just go, like, waist.
Yeah. Like, everybody's able to
so better.
dodge it and pull away, but you can't dodge it. Every time it's like you react too slow, and it immediately just comes right, like, face first.
Oh, no. Ugh.
Can I, like, sense it and warn her? Or is it too late? Like, every time.
After the 20th time, it's up to you if you want to decide to, like, say it's like, well, it's beating a dead horse.
20th time, no.
At the 20th time.
Bonnie's gonna just go home. Like, what is she doing here? They're gonna smell her before they see her.
Or is it so
Meanwhile,
concealed it's the perfect disguise?
like a mud bath. It's like, it's good for your skin. I do declare.
We're at what time in this stream are we right now? We're a minute 32 in. I want to point out the fact that we are not the only one that derailed this game.
It's the DM too. It's
Fuck.
He brought the poo tsunami.
Okay.
the punani.
Just
I just hear
Shitami.
Enya music playing in the background. Who can say where the road goes? And I'm just dying every time. I only die.
It's all of our slow reactions as we're what?
Yeah, and then Bonnie's slipping again, and like it's like a 20-minute montage just trying to get into the temple. Like, what are we doing?
A real shitty time.
Yes.
All right. After a little bit of time, it eventually the holopad does show you like a service hatch that is meant for maintenance. It's usually just meant for droids, and it does show that you'll have to take 2 people at a time to go up, and it's like because it's just small enough to fit like a service droid itself. So you guys gotta choose which 2 to go up, as it looks like this datapad also lets you unlock it and control the actual elevator itself.
I'll go up first if someone else wants to go with me.
I'll go with you.
I'll go.
Me
And then I also go with you.
I'm gonna stealth.
As
And
two of you,
also with
of you
you.
go in, Marg is like, I can't fit in. Like you're trying to nudge in, and it's just like it's not working.
I'm trying.
All right,
I'm still
27 to
trying.
stealth.
27 stealth. Akimbo stealth check as well.
Do I get a stealth check?
Like, Mark, get your fat ass out
Woman,
of here.
you're not in
With
there. Your
advantage?
ass is too big.
Can I
Well,
try to fit
it's just
my-
juicy for a Twi'lek,
27.
okay? It's just a
27,
juicy
nice.
Twi'lek.
As like like she's trying to get in there, but the ass is just like poking out, just not working. You guys eventually just kind of push out, so like the door just shuts, and you guys get kind of
It's a good problem
shot.
to have.
Kind of get shot up. It looks like based off the way there's like no elevator numbers on here, it looks like it's supposed to be like internally programmed by a droid, but the data pad is like sending you to like what's called maintenance level 30. As you get up there, you guys have to kind of almost like it's a service vent. You guys got to start crawling from there to get to the next spot. But as soon as you leave, the elevator drops back down. Based on your stealth checks, you guys both got you are making no sound as you leave the service elevator. And based on this, it looks like normally these vents have like a protection barrier on them, but they have been disengaged probably because this has not been used in some time. Usually for intruder purposes to try to stop them. Looks like there's usually some kind of like ray shields and stuff like that activated, but they are disabled. It does show you that once everybody gets assembled, you need to move ahead a little bit and then drop down, and you should be within the council chamber. So the elevator drops down, door opens up. Who are the next two to go in?
Me?
Get your fat
Book
ass
it.
in there, girl. All right, who's going in with 6 out
Please
of
not
6?
Bonnie.
abs?
No offense, Bonnie. It's your smell.
There's
I was gonna say
room.
Bonnie's probably gonna go last, just because it's like if she's
I'll
up
go.
there stinking, they're
So
gonna
it's a
get a
race
head
to get
start.
in there with me, so you don't get put in there with Stinky Bonnie.
Everyone squeezes into one elevator. Stinky Bonnie can go last.
Oh.
My Stinky Bonnie lies over the ocean.
I feel like Nidex is gonna get screwed
I
with
will-
this because unfortunately with Nidex size compared to everyone else and Marg's ass just doesn't fit, so it's probably gonna be Marg and Thisk then.
Listen, I
Well,
was
this
I
has
was
a
gonna
6 too.
say I will stay back with Stinky Bonnie.
This
Well-
is also D6.
She's my little garbage pail kid.
She just turned to a cat at this point, and then they'll just think I'm a stinky cat.
Yeah, just shit covered cat. Where have you been? Meh.
I can distract them and be like all shaky as I'm like walking around as a stinky wet cat. Wet.
All right.
I'll get in the elevator with
All right,
Morgani.
so Marg and Thisk, you go in there. Amelia goes up. Thisk, I need a charisma saving throw, please.
No, don't put me in there with this.
I'm sorry.
No offense.
I'm sorry. My fault.
Doors crash out.
I'm endangering the
Elevator
mission.
crashes. Good game.
I took that is a 11.
11. Halfway up, you start to get like this incredibly terrible migraine, not like you've had before. Like almost like there's something here that is just tearing you in pieces. During this, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Do I notice? I have a high passive. Yeah. Do I notice this with a 19 passive perception?
That depends on her
without
Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck!
Shit, that's a 6.
Okay. So
No.
you're in a tight elevator. You start to have this pain, and you have not trained yourself yet. Inside a canister, you start to instinctually cast force grip on the actual elevator itself. As Marg, you start to see the metal starts buckling in on you.
Maybe you should have been with Stinky Bonnie in the first place.
This is punishment for discriminating against Stinky Bonnie. No!
As long as you're having this migraine and you cannot break out of it, you are slowly but surely turning your elevator into a giant crushed-in machine with 2 bodies inside.
Okay. For clarification for me, do I see Fisk react at all, and then the elevator start crumpling
Yes.
like a Coke
Yeah, so like
can?
she immediately starts having a
Okay.
migraine. Like 2 seconds later, she's leaning up against like part of the elevator because it's so tight in there that like touching it almost starts like crunching the metal around you, kind of thing like that.
Fisk, is someone doing this? Are you doing this?
You can't hear her.
Fisk, I back into her because the space is getting smaller.
Elevator stops halfway up.
Fuck!
I would say
Stop.
Korum and Akimbo, you notice that something happens as you can hear like some malfunction on the elevator. Same thing as Nidek and Bonnie, you can hear that something happened halfway up.
Still have the comms.
Hang on one second,
I'm so
real
sorry.
quick. I need both Fisk and Marg to take 9 points of force damage. As
Okay, all right.
this,
I got a plan.
Kimbo, what were you saying?
The comms still work.
Yes.
Did you say 9 points?
Yeah.
Mark, why'd the elevator stop?
You see a very panicked Marg respond back to me like, the thing is caving in on itself, and Fisk is freaking out over here. Help! I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take the butt of my rifle, and I'm going to pistol whip, or I guess rifle whip, Fisk in the head.
She's wearing her helmet. Just to clarify, she's wearing her helmet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you until the helmet falls off and then hit you in the head.
All right. Roll to hit regularly. No advantage, even though she can't protect herself.
Don't kill me before we get into a boss fight. Please.
Sorry, girl. 23.
23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
I
hits.
hope so. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta do damage.
My goal is to knock her. I'm not shooting her, but I'm hitting her with the butt of the blaster to hopefully knock her out. That's my goal.
Okay.
And see if it stops. I pray it stops.
All right. Give me an athletics check then. Add it to hitting her.
Okay. 16.
16. Cacked. Okay. Near the end of the migraine, before you get hit, you roll me a perception check, Fisk.
Nearing the end of the migraine.
Oh, I
and just
can't
gets
hear,
bashed
but
in
I
the
can
head.
see.
You can see what's in your head.
You see me ruin everything.
That's a
She's seeing the future.
That's a 19.
With the last two visions that you see before you get beat by your friend, first off, one shows simply what looks like a black steel mask. Looks like very small slits for eyes and no mouth. Looks like it's clouded in a gray cloak. Last thing you see is a lightsaber. You can't tell what color it is, but it's in the middle of its bleeding process. And then you immediately get hit across the head, and you immediately just kind of snap out of it as immediately the metal just reshapes itself into the elevator and starts going back up.
I might have passed out. Or like...
No. I mean, like, it just did enough to, like, snap you out of whatever was going on. And it just reversed its effect.
Okay.
Do I see her like right herself?
Do you see her what?
Probably.
Like right herself, like snap back, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you would see her, but it depends on how she reacts. I mean, like, yeah, you no longer have the migraine, but it's up to you how you react to this.
Oh yeah, she's physically gonna be like, oh.
Girl, was that you?
Was what? Me.
Are you kidding me? The whole like you're doubled over, like suddenly you can't hear me, and then the freaking elevator starts caving in?
I didn't do that. No, I didn't. I did that?
Yes, you did that. I think. Unless someone was doing it to mess with you.
I had a vision, and I'll explain what I saw to Margani.
Okay. By this time, the elevator does hit the top.
Okay.
I feel like
I-
it just dings and opens up, and Marg's just like berating her, and is just like, I don't know what kind of weird Jedi shit you're involved in. I didn't even know you could be a Jedi, but if you do some shit like that again, I will shoot you instead of hitting you in the head.
I mean,
Oh,
Timbo and Grom, you see this.
I appreciate, at least not shooting me first. That's great.
You're welcome.
Mm.
I thought about it. I didn't want to, so I didn't.
Hurry
You
up and
scared
get
the shit
off
out
so the rest of them can get up here.
Fuck,
I
right,
will
yes.
take my time. You see my life flash before my eyes, and I'm
You're
walking
fine.
out.
Okay.
Kim was like,
fine.
when did you die?
yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, but did you die?
All right, the elevator drops back down. With some confusion, Bonnie and Nidek, you see the elevator come down. It's a little sparky due to whatever damage it took. It looks like it's in decent condition, but it looks like something happened that kind of malfunctioned it a little bit.
I'm just laughing because, like, unless the comms were like an open comm, as far as they're concerned, like, their friends just went up and a sparky, beaten up elevator shows back up down there.
For some reason, Nidek's strangely okay with the idea.
Hope we're gonna
On
be
breath.
okay going up. Something happened to the last guys. I mean, they made it out, clearly, but at what cost?
Bunny, before we go,
You got a cold or something?
I have. Before we go, and can I force push, like, try and, like, air dry, clean the shit off of her?
You cannot
she
press
smells
digitate on
a lot less smelly before I get in a close space with her.
I mean, you can't remove the smell, but you can get. Okay, so this, so force push is not like a. Okay, give me
Don't force push me into the poop, please.
give me.
I'm trying to force the poo off of you.
Give me a dexterity check. Give me a dexterity check, Nidek.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I cast prestidigitate.
26.
Okay, you like focus. Usually you set this Preston a lot of power into like one blast, but you try to focus. Like you don't need to throw her against the wall. You're just trying to get the shit off of her, and then you push it a little bit. And you just push off all the little pieces off of her. She still stinks, but she no longer has like all this shit on top of her.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Close enough, and he'll, like, bow and go, Milady, after you, into the
how much-
shaky elevator that is sparking.
Well, if we die, at least I can say that I'm. No one will be able to know when I defecate.
What the fuck?
You know,
You can say
Bonnie,
that, yes.
you always know how to find the silver, or in this case, the brown lining in things.
Well,
Chuck laughing through my walls.
my clothes are lined with brown, so what are you gonna do?
Oh god. Every part
Guy,
of
this girl wore brown pants. She knew.
Oh my god. When you said
Anyway.
wear your brown pants or whatever, I first saw this coming. I somehow did. I had a vision.
Okay,
Oh.
so me and Charlie Brown get in the elevator.
More like Pigpen, but here we go.
I mean,
Uh,
Ready to timestamp so I can make this a clip for social media.
1 hour and 47 minutes.
so, welcome. We tried. We were trying to keep it on the rails for you. We were trying to get you some pew pew, but you know what? This is what you
We're
signed
gonna
up
get
for.
that. We got the poo poo, now we're getting the pew pew.
You both go in the elevator, but for some reason this time the doors don't close, and elevator doesn't
Oh
move up.
shoot.
You do see an alert that's on the inside of the elevator that's going off, and it's given like some kind of temporary like warning, kind of like that. Toxin
Oh, no.
alerted, unable to move.
Oh,
You smell too bad. The elevator won't move. It's
Guys,
gonna
what's going
smell
on
it.
down there? Why is that elevator not coming up?
oh.
We'll be there. Captain, we'll be there in a moment. Is there
Don't be yelling.
He's just yelling. He's yelling at his comm. Oh, he's holding
You
it
don't
like
have
this.
to say over and make the noise. It does it for you.
listen?
He's trying to
You know
yell
how you
over the
take-
stink.
Listen, you know how weightlifters take smelling salts and they get feel like they can run through a wall? That's what I'm dealing with Bonnie right now. I'm hyped up. Anyway, we'll be there.
There is a.
I would
service
imagine
there
there-
is a service ladder. Yeah, if you want to take it.
I was gonna say, Bonnie can do
Ours
that.
caught
She
up.
can just be a cat and crawl through like a hole somewhere.
You want to take? You
and
want to
find her
become
way?
a Lethal cat? Just start fucking crawling your way up.
Yeah, I think
I was
if
going off
it's
and
if it's too small for Bonnie just to go up, she can just turn into something to get up there, so she doesn't ping the elevator.
You turn into the stinkiest Lethal cat in existence, and you start climbing up.
Kitty. She turns into a shitty kitty.
All right,
Right.
so you guys eventually make your way up. I need you both to give me an athletics check for climbing.
Oh wait, the elevator doesn't work for him after I go.
Oh, do you just climb without him?
Yes,
I was
Yes.
gonna, because
I send the shitty kitty up the vent.
Okay, so then just I don't need one for you because you're in your cat form. So you're able to make your way up to the top as you guys just see this tiny little cat come up that just smells like all hell, and it lands right there.
it's a wet matted pussy.
Gross.
Well, you made this. You made me what I am. So that's what you guys see. I'm not gonna lick myself, okay? I'm not that much of a cat. But I'm there. And then Night Act comes up.
Inviting her.
God.
So, breathing finally clear.
And then you
Shitty
make your way
kitty's
to the
gone.
top floor, and then you make your way to the top floor, and then she's back again. All right, so you guys are up.
I'm gonna start doing some force damage.
You guys make your way up to like this maintenance like ventilation system. It does show you that like a little bit ways up. If you just go ahead, you do drop down into like a walkway that leads you into like just right outside the actual like a security room that leads you into the council chambers. You guys just move on ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The security room, is that like a security with like monitors and stuff, or just
no?
like
It's just like
an
it's
airlock between?
kind of like an airlock between. Yeah. I need a stealth check from everyone, please.
Does one of us have Pass Without a Trace? Am I just imagining that?
Well, none of you have actually spells to do Pass Without a Trace.
I didn't know if we had an ability that was not a spell.
I
What do you
think.
do,
I
Bonnie?
think.
Wait, I can go invisible?
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't looked at your character
Can
sheet in
you?
a few weeks. I mean, Bonnie.
I'm doing that for sure.
Bonnie, I think Gerb can cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody by doing like an ability kind of like that. But I can't remember if Gerb's at that level yet.
I'll look. I can't remember if I have to use different stats for being a cat, and I was trying to find that,
Well-
and I forget where it was last time.
Yes, you have to be different stats for being
It
a
might
cat.
be in
But when you
Discord.
transform Gerb doesn't transform.
Okay, but when you ask for a stealth check, I think I have different modifiers when I'm a cat, maybe?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So I was trying to find... I'll try to
just
find
Google-
Gerb things first, and then...
And then when you look up for cat, just Google like cat 5e, and they'll just pull up a monster stat.
Do
Oh,
we
you
get
mean
a-
like in actual Google?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was something let me see. D&D Cat 5e?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a nat 20 on stealth.
Oh,
so that's gonna be
Fuck
my
it.
one good
we
roll
get
for
it?
the night.
Do we get advantage if we're invisible on stealth?
This is less of sight and this is more of sound, so no.
13.
13.
All right, dirty
23.
20.
Nice.
22.
22. Mark, what'd you say you had?
23.
23. Did you find it, Bonnie?
Yes.
It'll probably show that like the stats come up like roll20.net or something like that.
So it says skills, perception, and stealth is +4.
Okay, so just roll
So,
d20 and then
okay.
add 4 to it.
Yeah. Oh, brother. It's because I'm stinky. That's just gonna be 10.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Luckily, there's a friend of yours that got natural 20, so it does make up for the low number. So as long as you don't get natural 1, you're fine. With all the high numbers and natural 20, you guys do a pretty good job of at least being quiet. There's the occasional like the claws that kind of like dig into the metal that like occasionally like you see through like one of the vents. You see a couple stormtroopers moving. What was that? What do you mean? Heard something up there. Nothing's moving up there. Focus on your job. They keep moving on.
Must have been the wind.
To be fair, they probably think it's a womp rat.
I was stormtroopers like, did you just fucking rip ass? No.
Hold up
No.
the sewers.
It was you. The cat's over here. Was me? Yeah. No.
You guys do eventually find the end of the tunnel where there's just a small little lever that you can pull to drop it down into like the security like pressurized room. It can fit all of you, just got dropped down one at a time.
I'll drop first since I was technically in the front of everything.
And then you guys just all fall in. You do see that this room does connect to like the outer lobby, and then also connects into like a back area to the council chambers. To imply this is not the main council chambers. This is like there's 5 spires. This is like the 3rd spire.
So is this like their like war council room when they would
Kind
meet,
of,
like,
yeah.
in the Clone Wars?
Yep.
Okay. Not like the chairs all around.
It still has chairs around, but yeah, it's more or less supposed to be the council, the war room. Yeah.
Got it.
So you guys do drop down. You're in there. Everything is turned off. You do see that there is still a couple like pieces of like there's still like some stains across the area where they haven't cleaned up from possibly a Jedi or somebody that they killed before. But there's currently nobody in this room. Yeah, I'll switch over to the map.
We coming in from there, I take it?
Yeah.
Do we put ourselves on the map?
Yeah. Anywhere you want. All right.
Maybe we should move a little bit more forward. I'll take the
Oh, that's
front, I
fine.
guess.
Compared to what we know of like the Coruscant one actually in canon, this one to get up there you need to actually take an elevator, drop down in the spire, not actually leave the room to drop down in an elevator. So there's only really 2 ways to get in here without breaking the glass. Is either taking the elevator down the center, which is the golden platform or the orange platform, or the way you guys came in. Go ahead and give me an investigation check on the area, please. DC is 16. If you succeed, let me know.
Chuck, you'll go to journal, which is the book, and you'll click on Akimbo and drag him onto
Oh
the
yeah,
map.
click and drag. You click and drag the picture, not the dashes.
I got a nat 1.
Oh fuck.
Dude, you
Yeah,
don't know this, but the
winning.
dice probably know I'm covered in
Winning.
pain. They're just like, bad roll, bad roll, bad roll.
Hey, we're shitty twinning. I got a
You
nat
said
2,
investigation?
Bobby.
Yeah,
Cool. 12.
12,
15.
15.
Trying to get over the stink of being close to you.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
we're all
So I
nauseated.
think I the
What do we need to get
Thinking
Joe?
cloud over here.
15 or higher. What the fuck? Stop it.
13.
I'm gross and stinky.
Bonnie's
Yeah, that makes
Lethal
sense.
Cat has evolved to her new level. She has turned into Toxic Lethal Cat.
Yes, exactly. The toxic waste cat.
Hey, shitty kitty. Shitty
Hey.
kitty. Shitty kitty.
I feel like your hair's like all matted and gross, and
Yes. I look all skinny and malnourished. Like some type of like
She's like
alley
the
cat.
beginning of the Sarah McLachlan video. I believe in angels. For $3.99 a month, you can help this poor shitty kitty.
all right. So, raise your hand if you got a 15 or higher.
Just got 15.
15.
Chuck, do you want me to come help you real quick?
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working. Let me double check to make sure that the settings. Sometimes it resets the settings. Let me double check. Characters. Kimbo. Okay. It looks like I have to reset the settings. Hang on a second. Try it now. All right. Oh, we got a second mark.
Where?
I had to delete her.
Underneath.
Yeah, I had to delete her.
Okay.
It was underneath
My
disc,
bad.
I think.
That was me. I did that one.
So you should be able to click on. There you go. All right, you got it.
There you go.
All right.
Why is he bigger than me? That's not fair.
Why is he bigger than you?
He is a big, strong man.
It's a big
I mean, I'm not
personality.
complaining. I'm just also a little offended.
It's fine. He's within 5 feet.
I'm just being a dick.
Per usual.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
All right.
I'm
So for
being
those who got a
respectful.
15 or higher, so first off, Corum, as you are not familiar with the Jedi chambers at all, yeah, the area of this the war room table has been deconstructed. It is not here anymore, but you can tell by the layout of this place that there are certain projectors on different corners that are meant to actually create different spots of the actual outer rim or different planets to give you a full 3D rendering. But the platform isn't here anymore. Each of the chairs looks like it's a different shape for a different master itself. This also looks like it was meant to be a room for also knighting Padawans. The table itself looks like it no longer functions, but the elevator looks like it works. Based off the information that you got from the holopad, it looks like you need to take the elevator down, but it tells you to try to make sure that once you get to the lower floor that you're super quiet, as most likely there'll be guards at the bottom floor. Nidak, you got a 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. Being a Jedi, you've never been in this specific chamber before, but you know about it. You can even think of certain masters who sit depending on the seats. Based on this, you actually know where you're heading to. That if you take the elevator down, you got to go through basically a long corridor until you get to the archives. You would assume, based on that if there is this person that you're supposed to be warned about, she most likely will be in the corridor between this and the archives if she does spot you. If there's anything you guys want to do in here, okay.
Can I take, like, a whole path around the edges and touch each seat?
Sure.
Just sad and, like, looking at the rest of the crew. Once we go down, there will be one who will stand before us.
Give me a perception check as you're just kind of touching each one. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh. So I had anyway.
Okay.
14.
One chair. You just kind of send your pass and kind of explain to everybody one chair. You get to about this chair on the right. Feels a little odd. The rest of them are solid. This one feels loose. You don't know why.
Oh. Ooh.
Joe, while he's saying this, I've got like a hand in the cushion of one of the chairs trying to find credits that had been dropped. Like,
fair enough.
I've done
Huge.
this chair. This one.
there's something in there.
Check it.
Okay. I will
Is
check
there
the chair.
credits in there?
Mike feeling in the cushions.
Okay, you feel in the cushions, nothing happened, but you do feel like the chair is loose as you kind of move to the cushions. Like the rest of them are solid against the actual metal floor that they're attached to, but this one feels like maybe it broke or something else. You don't know.
And I'm gonna like get down and I'll like check underneath of it, see if there's any like secret buttons or anything that would make it move, or if I can
Okay.
just kind of like
You kinda
shimmy
move
I
it.
could rip it out
You kind of move your hand under it.
as
and
he's
almost-
underneath them.
Okay. You kind of like put your hand on it, and just like a reaction, you just hear a click, and the chair just kind of slides to the left as there's a small pocket that leads down to what looks like a container hidden underneath the floor.
I'm gonna like
to the left.
be like, Nana, grab my legs, and I'm gonna like stick my head down in there to see if I can see what's in there.
Okay. All right.
I
Inside
will 100% without hesitation grab his legs.
is a black steel
My
container, very old, but it looks like it has like an old Jedi insignia on top of it. The container is small enough that you could pick it up and pull it back out.
I was like, pull me out. I'll take it out with me.
The container itself is much older than the current masters that would have been on the council, and therefore it does not have a mechanical locking mechanism, just more of a physical one.
Take the butt of my pistol and I'm like, bah, and I whack
Okay,
it to
just
break it.
Breaks off. If you open it up, you find what looks like old leather wrapping. If you open it up, you find a total of 4 items. One is what looks like a medallion. It looks like it's something that was actually given the masters once upon a time when they gained the rank of master. In this case, it actually is, instead of it being a circular medallion, it is actually a pyramid-style medallion, as it's like an upside-down triangle. It doesn't actually show who it belongs to, but actively it does show that they were granted a rank of master. Another piece itself looks like it's a specific like ID card. It's crimson. Whatever door it opens up, it would need a crimson key, so that's what this is for. The last thing are 2 lightsabers, but looks like they're inoperational by themselves. Whoever's looking at this, give me an investigation check.
I'm just watching them go through all this stuff, and I'd just say, is this normal for Jedi shit?
Just chilling
Don't
in
look
one
at
of
me.
the chairs.
23?
Bonnie's eyes are glazed over because she got an out one on investigation.
18. As you look at them, it looks like unoperational separate, but they actually can lock together as they put together, and you find yourself in an older model, but a very, very efficient master-style double-sided lightsaber. Colorized green. A little bit of rust on it, but it does have gold as far as some of its pieces.
I'll like see that I can click it, and I'm like, I don't know if you can do any of this, and I'll like hand it over to Nidak, like,
I will open up the case and see the lightsabers and like just stand there like stunned, and like for anybody who's looking like in between like hate and sorrow and just having a really hard time that he's seen this like lightsaber that could be a double-sided lightsaber.
like, you want this, or are you indifferent right now? What's going on, buddy?
One
Later.
One and done, Captain. One and done. And I'll pick up one part of the lightsabers that could connect it to and leave the other one and tuck it away.
Okay. I'll take like the amulet then, I guess, and the key card and just like stash it.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll help us in our mission. The key card, that is. I'm sorry for all the Jedi.
Probably throw the amulet at somebody. I don't know. Okay, if there's nothing else there, then I'm like, I guess we probably should head down. No reason in stalling this.
Okay. All right.
Let us go.
You guys get on the elevator, and as soon as it like recognizes pressurized weight, it immediately starts, and it kind of like, since it hasn't been used in a while, some dust kind of moves out of the way, and as it kind of like unlocks for a second, it like drops like an inch, and then it just kind of mechanizes, and it just starts slowly dropping progressively. Looks like it hasn't been used in some time, so it's kind of moving a little bit shaky. As it's going down, you do occasionally pass through a few floors as these spires connect at certain spots, but it's going all the way down to the bottom floor. I need everyone to give me a perception check for audio purposes.
27.
Jesus.
25.
Oh,
You know,
sick.
fine.
18.
12.
12.
Six.
6. How you doing there, Poopy Cat?
21.
20.
Kitty, get it right. It's like a cock and pit.
Your dice are coming
Pit
around.
a cock.
Okay. So for the 20s or higher, you start hearing different kind of communications. First level that you pass through at the highest point. Keep an eye out. I know he's here somewhere. Mention it to her. She wants his head. Then it passes through. You hit another level going the way through. What are you even doing here? There's no Jedis left other than the one that's here protecting the holocrons. Yeah, don't you understand? If we can get one of them, we can force them to open a holocron. But that's just stupid. And then passes through another one. So you get to like one last level in between, and you hear someone mentioning, okay, all right, now be real quiet. We are told that nobody else is doing this. If the guards don't see us, we can possibly get it today. And you finally get down to the lower floor.
Do we see somebody?
No, this is auditory only.
This was on the floor that we just stopped at?
No, so the first one you heard was like a third of the way down. The
Yeah.
second one you heard is 2/3, and the last one is like just above when you stop, like maybe through a ventilation system.
When we stop, I'm gonna glance around to the rest of the group and be like, do we have company, or did I not hear that right?
Well,
Sounds
God,
like.
Where to the force if Anam has hired other people to do this also, I'm going to shoot him myself.
Or someone else is just
My cat.
doing it.
Stealth check from everybody as you got down to the main floor, and you got to make sure you avoid any stormtroopers.
Inam is here though, right? He said he would open doors for us, him
Well-
and his Padawan.
So, yeah, so
Oops.
his apprentice is there to make sure that the doors are unlocking for you. She's somewhere in the actual building. He is making sure that if there's any kind of forces that are too much for you guys to handle, that he's taking care of them himself.
Well, that's just a 10.
30-20.
Oh.
320. Is that a 2 for Nadak?
No, that's a 12.
Okay.
I was trying to give Kimbo a shout out for a 20, so because I saw it come up.
Okay, so
Got a working
20,
class
12.
20.
Working class 20. Marg, what'd you get?
28, bitches. Woo.
Fisk?
I got a nat 1.
Bonnie?
Oh no.
10.
10. Okay. You get down to the base level, and with that, like, the floor starts, the elevator starts to malfunction a little bit, but it stops. With that, like, this, like, something is stressing you out hard. like beyond belief. Like whether it was the elevator, whether it's this place, maybe the stress of this, whatever. You accidentally like freak out for a second, and you don't know why, but you just force push like a barrel across the place, and luckily no one hears it.
Fisk, I swear. And I'd like turn and glare at her through my helmet.
Look,
Bonnie does one of those meow things. Whatever. She just pushes the ball. Yeah.
Night Act will just walk up to Fisk, like, without a word. And walk
Look,
back.
I thought that there was someone behind the barrel, so I just, just...
You need to take some of Bonnie's drugs. You need to calm down.
No, not again.
I
'cause she had a bad
have,
reaction.
and I don't remember what happened with that. So,
Don't do that again.
Itsy bitsy spider.
well,
Itsy
the one
bitsy
time that I
spider.
get high,
Spider! It will have the water smell!
the one time that I
Okay,
get
the
high,
rain!
that's when Coram decides that there's no more smoking on board the Ravensmore.
We've got something
So-
more important right now, guys. Let's move.
All right, so
We're talking about this as we're like sneaking.
you guys like arguing really closely. It's like, just be fucking quiet. Shut up.
You shut up!
I have been
You
quiet.
shut up.
You
shut up.
should be more quiet.
No, shh!
Do you even know how to fucking whisper? Shh!
You do pass by like about a good 20 stormtroopers. They don't notice you. Each of them is like on duty. It's not like they're failing at their job, but you guys are coming from a direction that they would not expect intruders to come from, as they're more looking as anybody would be coming from the entrance to the temple, not specifically the council chambers. But as you start to go past them, you do like hear that like a report. Like immediately one of them opens a holopad as you see like someone wearing like a general's outfit. Keep your eyes out. It seems like someone is moving around through the actual corridors of the building. We believe there's 3 of them. Keep your eyes out. They could be anywhere. Last time we spotted them, they were over in the second spire. And it closes it, puts it down. You guys start moving through, heading to the archives. Let's change the map.
Where were these guys at, Joe? I'm sorry, I missed. I heard what they said. I just missed. Where
So
they
you
were.
guys are in the. You guys make your way over to the central atrium, and that's where they are there. But they're looking towards the entrance, not behind themselves where you guys are, and they
Okay.
and they're speaking to someone on a holo communicator that has a higher status than themselves.
And there's 3 of them.
No, there's 20 of them, but they were mentioned
Oh.
that there are 3 intruders.
Got it. Okay.
The one's crawling around, making a
Okay.
ruckus. Unlike us.
You guys eventually make your way into the central archives. You guys can place yourself at the bottom of the map. I don't know why everybody's token's coming out uneven size. It's weird.
Kibo's just bigger than us. I get it. It's fine.
I'm a teeny little stinky cat.
You do see this one is it's like every one of them. What the fuck?
This is
There we
writing
go, we'll
dirty
do
now.
that, I suppose.
Oh, there they go.
You do see several
Whenever-
stormtroopers like panned out in here.
Disc, are you also invisible?
Not yet. I'm pretty visible.
Uh,
I figured it would be not a good idea to be visible or invisible since I'm causing a racket. So
there's a total of 6 stormtroopers.
Expects a
Invisible
shitty
throwing-
kitty.
Throwing barrels around. It's like
Go
goddamn
get him,
ghosts.
bud.
Ooh.
Temple pet. Like
They don't
Poltergeist.
see you right away. They're kind of positioned very much like guards, where they're like their backs are turned, like So the ones on the right side, their backs are turned to the right, so they're kind of like facing each other. They don't see you right away, but depending on what you do next depends on if they spot you. You are within the actual archives where you need to go, but based on what you do next depends on if you can how you find the holocron itself.
Ooh.
Does the iPad thing tell us?
It
where
gives you
it's
like a
at,
directional angle to find it, but doesn't actually pinpoint exactly where it is. Currently, right now, it looks like it got to move further in. Currently, it's like pointing like in this direction.
And then is there any like secret passages? Because he had said that sometimes they would show us.
So, in the archives, it looks like there's only a total of what you can see ahead of you. Where you came from, here, here, and here. Based on that, it looks like this way leads further in. It looks like, based on this, it looks like not even he has access to here. But it is labeled with what is put as red clearance. These ways come from different spires.
Okay. And they're like doors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're double sliding doors.
Cool. Can I do a tech check to lock all the doors?
Sure. Roll
Like,
your technology.
on the
check.
like panel,
Yeah.
maybe back here by
Yeah.
the door that we're at. Okay. That is a 26.
Okay. The door's already closed, so you're able to hack into a spot to make sure that they're locked.
Like all of them, not just the ones behind us.
Yeah, no, so the one behind you, the two on the side, it looks like it has no control over the door at the end, but it looks like it's specifically labeled that it can only be opened or closed with what is considered red lock.
Got it. Okay. Just want to make sure that battalion of 20 guys don't come up our rear side.
Gotcha. Anyone else?
I'm invisible, so I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna stealth my way here.
I'm gonna give him a stormtrooper wedgie.
I'm just look. We're gonna start blasting. I know this group, so I'm getting ready.
Okay.
Do
I
they
can see all 6 of them, right?
Yes, you can see them.
They don't see us.
They have not
yet.
responded to you.
Brother Kimbo's got something.
I just want a dead eye. That's 6 targets. Boom, 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 boom.
You want to just
Go
do it
for
right
it.
quick? All right, yeah, go ahead and use Deadeye. You're so you guys have surprise round then.
Ooh.
Do we roll initiative?
Not till surprise round is done. So the way the surprise round is that everybody gets one turn before you roll initiative. So if Akimbo goes, then I'll just go around to see who wants to go next, but you can only do one thing before initiative starts then.
How do I roll one? How do I roll this?
I gotta pull up your. I gotta see how this works. D&D.
Oh.
Baby's first combat.
Oh,
Really?
that's right. Yeah, you have.
Aw.
Watch him just knock them all dead.
I mean,
I hope
Kills
so.
everybody.
he gave me stats of his weapons, so I mean, like, yeah, he's a little bit more powerful than you guys at his current stats. Let's see.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
All right, so I gotta remember where that is on yours. Features and traits.
Yeah, features and traits. That's
Okay.
down there.
I'm trying to find it.
Added to the
Oh,
weapons
Deadeye, here we go.
damage.
One per long rest. You when you use a
Oh.
ranged weapon, target up to 6 items. 6 targets you can see. The ranged weapon you are wielding hits all times. So you pick a weapon that you have.
So I roll my blaster.
You roll your
Okay.
blaster once, and if it hits, it targets all 6 people at once.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Okay. Got a 21 to hit.
Oh, okay. So that's a hit. So what you do is you roll damage for that blaster, and you additionally add 1d10, and this hits every single target of those 6.
Plus 1d10. Okay.
So for your blaster, are you rolling manually or are you digitally rolling?
Digitally.
Okay, so then I'll take care of that. So then, yeah, just roll that and then add additional D10 to it then.
Okay, so I got a 16,
16.
and then
Okay.
yeah, and then do I add the D10 on that?
Yep.
How do I do that?
Are you rolling a D&D Beyond or are you rolling a Roll20?
D&D Beyond.
Okay, so there is
A dice in the bottom left corner.
yes. So there's a red circle in the bottom left hand corner. If you click that, and then the third from the top,
Oh, okay.
it looks like a
I see.
diamond. So you click that, and it'll roll a D10 for you.
Okay. Roll. Oh, one.
No.
That's all right.
No!
They only have.
That's 17.
That's all right. They only have one. They only have 12 HP in total. So immediately you just pull back your blaster, and you immediately shoot all of them dead.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
That's crazy.
Where my music? Cue my music, man. Cue my music, man.
Oh yeah, cue some Cad Bane music, dude. That's crazy.
Fire.
Wow.
225 for the real mark.
As this happens, Nidek and Thisk, you feel that there's something more in here. You killed the obvious prey, but there's something else stuck in here. And they have now spotted you. We still got a surprise round from the other 5, but you're able to take out 6 and 1. I'll give inspiration to Akimbo for that because that was pretty badass. So what inspiration means, Akimbo?
Gotta do my flourish shit with the gun and then put it back in the holster.
So what inspiration means?
Easier back holiday.
You can have this whenever you want, but once you use it, it's done. You have inspiration. It gives you advantage or reroll on a turn.
Wow.
So that's Akimbo. Okay. Does let's see. So Corum, Hacked, Mark, Thisk, Bonnie, or Nidek. Is there something you want to do? I mean, like I said, Nidek and Thisk, you can definitely tell that there's something else here. You can sense that there's at least 2 other people in here that are concealed.
I am going to watch as Akimbo just absolutely takes out 6 people in one go, which doesn't surprise me. I've seen him do it before. So I'm going to, I guess, honestly, just start walking out.
Okay.
How much movement do I have? 30 feet. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm not overstepping that. So we'll go here, and then go. Okay, so I'll move to there. I'm gonna do a perception check or see if I can locate anybody else.
Okay.
And if I do, I want to immediately fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception check.
Um, 26.
26. All right. So you do spot 2. And you spot a total of 2 death troopers that are hiding right behind these walls. If they come out, they're hiding even from me. Oh, they're so tiny. There we go.
Aww,
These 2 little boys.
They're invisible, but they have a shimmer, and you're able to spot it.
Ooh.
Fuck, I'm not behind any cover.
Table. There's table there.
Yeah, I mean that is a table.
Right there. Okay. I am invisible right now, so I'm going to use that. Obviously gives me advantage, so I can get a sneak attack. So do I get to roll with advantage and then just add the sneak attack, or does the sneak attack just count as my advantage? So yes, roll with advantage?
Yes and yes. Either way, you still get advantage because you get advantage from several things in this. So you just get advantage to attack, and then you get sneak attack for the damage. There's
Asking as someone who's been a rogue for 3 years at this point, and I still have never been able to figure that out.
So because you're based on the assassin class, you automatically get advantage because you go before them. But you also get advantage because you can't see them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Double dipping.
Cool. We're
Cool,
big
cool,
game.
cool,
Yep.
cool, 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 cool.
I'm going to fire on. This one's. My logic is this one is closest to me, and this one is likely to fuck me up first. So I'm going to try to take him down as fast as I can. So let's go ahead and roll. Ooh, 18 plus 9, 27 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. Damage.
Hold on 1 second. You did hit.
Yes,
I did
you
hit.
Based
yeah.
on assassin, your hit is an auto crit.
That's true. Yes, that's right. Because your assassin, if you do hit before the turn, I think it's before they take damage, or is it before the turn?
Starting at 3rd level, you are the deadliest when you get the drop on enemy. You have advantage on the
Yes.
attack roll against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Correct. Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Which then you would also double your sneak attack die.
Yes.
Let's make fucking go. How is 106 points of damage?
Jesus
gonna do
Christ!
for him?
So what weapon are you using for this?
I'm using my Twi'lek sponsored EE3 carbon rifle.
All right, you immediately pull this thing out, and before it even sees you, immediately a beam comes out of nowhere, and immediately a headshot through very, very thick Death Trooper armor just goes right through, and this thing just drops.
Hey, Mrs. and Mrs. Smith, could you leave some enemies for the rest of us in this campaign?
I'm sorry, I locked the fuck in as
Could
soon as I
you-
went Cyberpunk 2.
Between you and the
petition.
demo.
Oh yeah, I got some cyberpunk music playing. I gotta get you guys
Oh,
out.
I
what is that?
immediately clocked it. So Mark's gonna shoot and see it absolutely eviscerates this dude. His boots are like seeping smoke from the ground
Yeah.
at this point, and
Yeah.
she just looks at this and goes, "Nice."
It's difficult
And
to
then
get a headshot on a Death Trooper, and yet you did it. So there you go.
Jesus Christ, this thing was overkill with the crit. Holy fuck. Alright, and then I will bonus action duck down behind the table because I clocked the other dude over there.
All right.
And I want to say on the comms, after I do the math, that he's to my left, and they're to his right. I'll just be like, on your right.
Okay.
And I'll have my little surprise round.
Okay, we're still in surprise rounds, so we have Thisk, Bonnie, and Nardak who can go.
All right.
In any
Let's
order.
see. Oh, where's my little tool here?
After you three are done, we'll roll initiative.
Stinky Bonnie will go last for the surprise round.
Well, this is a whole bookshelf right here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Dang it.
How tall are the bookshelves? Out of curiosity. Asking for a friend.
Aren't they really high?
The holodeck shelves, they are. I gotta remember. So technically, this is the first floor. This is the second floor, but I don't have it made. So this, or I don't have it downloaded. So the second floor itself. So the first floor is. I gotta remember the measurements. I believe it's 15 feet. Yeah.
This will go around the table. And she'll get around this pillar. And we're going to use our brand new West Star 35 blasters with that 5d6. So hold on. Oh,
Everybody's
two.
got baller shit now, so it's we're gonna use it. After a
We are
chemo
very
decides to
grateful,
one
DM.
shot 6 people at once, everybody's like, I'm fucking amped. Let's do this.
Don't drop this ball. It's on you, Fisk.
12.
Yeah, I've yet to play this music during a
17
battle, and I'm
to hit?
17 to hit. Yeah, I've yet to play this during a battle, and it's really amping me up too.
Alright. And d6.
Damn, now I want to play some Cyberpunk.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. 1d6 plus 8. That's 4 plus 12 points of damage.
Okay, still up.
And yeah, we're gonna shoot with our other West Star 35. So here we go. 1. I lost count earlier because this music. I'm feeling this music.
Cyberpunk, don't miss.
Mm-mm.
Does not.
$14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's right.
Okay. Nidek?
So, how tall are these bookshelves?
15.
20 feet? 15? Perfect. That gain force run. I'm going to. I gotta select my guy now. I would like to force run up the bookshelf, jump off the top of the bookshelf, and attack.
Do you have enough speed?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
At 45 feet.
Okay.
Plus, if I use. I'm not. Some other ability that allows me to do that. What is it?
I mean, you got enough. Yeah, I mean, you would have enough. If you got 45 feet, you got enough. Yeah. Okay, so you.
So as I jump down, I ignite the lightsaber and attack.
Okay, roll for advantage because you're dropping down on him, and he does not know you're there.
I got a 22
That's
without an advantage, so I'm gonna go with 22.
Well, you want to roll again just in case you get an natural 20?
Sure, why not? Just in case. I doubt. But you never know, right? Nope, that would have been a 16, so I'll take the 22.
Yep.
$13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I'll have my turn there.
All right, last but not least, Bonnie.
Well, this is where the ball gets dropped, everybody. Woo!
You can do it!
Bonnie runs
Shoot
off
his
after the
fucking
ball
head
like a cat.
I cast Stink them out.
Get him, kitty kitty!
So there's so she said that he's on our right, but I mean he's still invisible, right? Because he's glimmering. But
So
is that something we?
He's invisible, but his invisibility is not like Marg's. It has a shimmer effect. It's more or less meant to be like conceal in plain sight, but not completely invisible.
Like camouflage kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So as a cat, I think
As an alley cat.
I don't really think I can do anything crazy
Thomas
damage.
O'Malley?
Melee weapon attack plus 0 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 1 slashing damage. I'm gonna move up and under table.
Okay.
I think I can move 40 feet as a cat, so I'll go up and under this table. Meow. I'll see if there's an opening and maybe I can like jump and blind him on top of his head. I'm gonna just
scratch his helmet. Ah!
Yeah, I guess I'll use my action to hide.
Okay.
Under that table.
You're small enough. He doesn't see you.
Okay.
His air filters fill with shit.
Yeah, right.
All right, now we're gonna roll initiative.
Woohoo!
When we're all ready, I'm gonna have a raise hand of 20 or higher. No one? Oh, Corum, what'd you get?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a
but
nat
also
20.
I'm going to use my
this guy next
one. Yes, I was going to use
Yeah.
my one ability that allows me to. Bad feeling. It allows me to move up to my speed when initiative.
Yep. Okay. All right. 15 or higher. Kimbo, what'd you get?
19.
Nice.
I got a 17.
From Bonnie.
hmm
Okay. 10 or higher. Looks like we got a Nidec.
14.
Okay.
Not that that matters.
I think the only person left Merc.
I got a natural one for a total of 3.
Shit.
We've had 3 nat ones already. All the girls got a nat 1. What
At
is
least
going
one.
on?
I mean, I was rolling pretty solid for me up until that point, so I'll take it. At least it
Yeah.
happened now.
All right, This, we
Well-
started off with you. With that natural 20.
Ooh.
No pressure.
You won't get another one. You already burned it.
We're only fighting one enemy right now. That
It's just
means
the one
there's
guy.
more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ew, is there?
So
All
I
right,
will
let's-
say that you guys can't see through the walls, and you guys only and Mark only spotted the 2 Death Troopers because she got this far.
Oh.
Okay.
Aha.
Famous last words, Akimbo. We're only fighting one, right?
That's a good
We're gonna-
question to raise, because there are 2 more walls in the way. 2 on each side.
3, 4, 5, 14, 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And oh, sorry, I should have mentioned that's what the West Star 35 blaster. I just started rolling because it's a 5d6, so it's like a lot to roll at
Yeah,
once.
good.
And I hate doing roll 20.
Yeah.
Say 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And how's he looking?
His armor is extremely damaged.
All right, we'll roll again. Put this guy on the ground. We'll do another West Star 35 at him. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's gonna hit.
Did you get a
15.
natural 20?
No, it's just it's a 22.
Yep. It's a hit.
Yeah. All right, that's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay. You shoot him until he just stands there, starts shaking, and he just falls backward dead. Combat is
Ooh, there's more. Ah.
I'm gonna move to where he was,
okay.
and then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. We go to Corum.
I'm gonna go ahead and move to there. Let's go ahead and this gray area, is that like just flooring?
It's just different flooring, yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, you good. Appreciate the question.
Gonna go to there
Okay.
to see if I can see anything in that like top left corner.
Perception check, please.
Why are the cat emojis like lining up?
The
Hey, what
21.
21. You do spot 2.
I'm getting the
stuff.
notification that we're offline right now.
Yeah, we just went offline.
We did.
We did.
Oh,
Weird.
Yeah, it went
I'm
text
showing that
recording
we're online.
It says most recent video, Scars of the Past.
Hornor.
Did it just stop? recording on?
It must be
Yeah.
Twitch tonight
Fuck.
because I am not having any frame rates dropped. That is so weird because it shows that we're
There we
still
go.
technically
Now it's saying
live.
we're back online.
Yeah, now it's showing it again.
Weird. There
Okay, I
must
have
be
us back
something
online.
fucking going on. Oh yeah, and our views is okay. Yeah. You do
Alright, well, I'm
you
gonna-
spot 2 scout troopers.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus to hide.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Well, that's a 32.
You're fucking Batman. You just hide in the shadows.
Bam, they see me go, and then
Vengeance.
gone.
I'm the night. I've not seen it.
All right. We go to. All right. So at this point, I need Nidak and this to give me wisdom checks. I'm sorry, wisdom checks, please. At least people stayed. Yeah, we apologize, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like the interwebs are good, but it might be something on Twitch or Streamlabs right now that's cutting us out.
Yeah, me too, sister. I feel you.
The 4
Check on
for
this.
me.
Oh, I don't feel you. I'm a little bit better. 10.
Okay.
At least I got double digits.
For Nidak, much like when you guys encountered the Dark Jedi that you guys fought that Thys claimed the lightsaber from, you're feeling that presence in here somewhere concealed. Thys, this feeling is now just consuming you, much like the whatever happened in the elevator. Your turn is skipped, and you are in a migraine of pain. We go to Akimbo.
Alright. I want to do my primal awareness, but I have a question.
Yes.
It says I can only detect aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead that are present within 1 mile. So I don't know what that translates to with the enemies that you have.
that's interesting for this because it's just part of a ranger thing I couldn't turn off for you. So in this case, I'm gonna say this is anything that's not a natural soldier. So you can detect Sith or Jedi.
Okay,
Uh,
so I'm gonna do that.
So you're gonna use your action to do that. All right, there is a
Yeah.
Jedi here. You can detect. So it doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. So you can at least tell that somewhere in here there's a Jedi. That's not the ones that you know.
Okay.
Ooh, ah!
He can tell it's a Jedi versus a Sith.
Yes, because it will tell him exactly. Because in this case, a primal awareness tells you the difference between a celestial, dragon, elemental, fae. In this case, I'm going to classify that as like maybe like a Jedi Sith, or maybe like a Dathomirian sister. Basically, someone who can access the Force or some kind of magic. I also classify this as some kind of extremely rare beast, like the Zillo beast or something like that. Something that's quite unique. So as your action, Akimbo, anything you want to do as a bonus action, or or anything else?
Let me see.
Take your time, man. I know it's your first time using the sheet.
Yeah. I have extra attack, but does that
So,
doesn't work?
That doesn't work. So that implies that
Okay.
your first action had to be an attack for you to have an extra attack.
Okay. I'm gonna end right there. I just wanted to get a survey of what was
No, I
in
mean
the
it
room.
works, man. It gives you guys some information. All right. So we go to Bonnie.
Wait, real quick. Did he do any movement? Did he want to do movement?
He did
Yeah, I
move a
moved,
little
like-
bit. Yeah. He
Oh, you
A
did?
little bit,
Okay.
Yeah.
He was by
Okay.
the door before.
Okay.
Because he was a badass, he didn't
Then-
have to move to kill everyone. That's why.
He didn't have to. So we all know that those troopers are there at this point?
Or
Or just...
Corum have told everyone?
Yeah, no, I pointed those
Okay,
two guys
yeah,
out
alright.
and said that there's
So,
two.
okay, yeah, so
Okay.
you guys know that those two are there.
Okay.
Can I say that I detected someone?
Yep, you
Okay.
can say that you detect a Jedi somewhere in here, but it doesn't tell you where the
Okay.
Jedi is. So you just know there's
Okay.
there's a Jedi in here somewhere.
I just tell everyone to be cautious. There's an extra presence in here.
As Thisk is having a seizure on the ground. She's ceasing. Ah, man, what does Bonnie do? Hmm.
No, Twitch,
Um,
not.
Her little body. I'm gonna move her up to the next table. Now I'm under this table.
Okay.
And is there... Okay, so I can save my action to use it as like a reaction, or...
Yeah, so you can hold an action. So if you have an action, you can essentially like claim a very specific scenario, and you can say if that happens, then you activate your action. So like for example, like if you're still in your lethal cat form, you can say like if one of the scout troopers walks in there, you can, as long as it doesn't require you to move, if they like walk 5 feet within you, you can like use a claw attack to attack them as a reaction.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. I'll
Okay.
do that then.
Sounds good. All right, Nadak.
I would
Damn it, Twitch.
move in front of Fisk. And unignite my lightsaber and kind of like sit down on my knees.
Mm-hmm.
Work through it. It hurts. I know. Find your way. No, I have my turn there.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go to Mark.
Look, I'm closest to him. We're gonna move on the other side of this table. I'm gonna basically like go around the table and dive down. Use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
No. Am I in range? If I'm here, I can. Yeah, I have a straight shot from there. So I'm gonna use the corner of the table
Okay.
to aim my rifle, and I'm going to hit the first guy, obviously. For a lucky point, because I don't feel like an 18 is high enough, so I'm gonna roll. I just know how it be. How about the 26?
It's a hit.
Yes, let's go. Uh, 46 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. He's
That was a mistake to give her that. That's insane. Damn.
Insane in the membrane.
Again, Mr. and
I know,
Mrs.
it's
Smith,
fine.
could you save maybe some of us? We're trying to have like combat, enjoy ourselves. Maybe
I know
the
what I
rest of us
signed up
won't
for
roll
when I
dice.
said I was a sniper. I don't fuck around.
Love you.
To be
Both
fair,
of you.
Kimbo's making up for all the missed time.
right.
I mean, he did suffer through us, so you do you, boo boo.
Some of us have
Um,
migraines.
Bev,
and
you heard
stuff.
that I detected an extra presence in the room, right?
Yeah, you said that
they
over
would-
comms.
Yeah, they would hurt it. Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure she knew that. All right.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see them from where I am?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check from your location.
I'm not moving from where I'm at. And that was a pretty pathetic perception check. It's a 14.
14. From your direction, you do not spot who he's talking about, but you spot another trooper. You do spot another stormtrooper right here.
Look at that little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. I'll stay over comms. As I'm like perched, rifle in front. I'm like hiding under the table after that shot, and I'm just like, stormtrooper on my right. And that's all I really can do. So that will be then my turn.
All right. We're going to unfortunately end it there because Twitch is being a giant fucking jerk tonight, and we are losing a lot of reception. So we're going to stop it there, and then we'll continue in a couple weeks to continue this battle. There's going to be a lot more to it anyway, so next session we'll have a decent amount of battle time. So we apologize about any bad reception. It looks like it's just something wrong with Twitch or Streamlabs or something like that that's given some wrong reception. That being said...
It's not all good, man.
Yeah, everybody have a fantastic night. Hopefully everybody enjoys their weekend. Do not forget to check out our socials. You can try to win some fun Pride Dice. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Good night.